Emily, there aren't many girls that would say yes to a 12-hour first date, but you did.
Before God, our families, and our friends, I promise to be loving, faithful, and true to you now and in our future, regardless of my fluctuating internal feelings or external circumstances.
And we spent a glorious 12 hours exploring the ivory halls of the Getty, lost in endless conversation, tracking down the perfect spot to eat in the Silver Lake Hills. It all felt so right, and after that day, I was pretty sure I was going to marry you. Emily, you're beautiful and talented, driven, and emotionally and intellectually complex. I am so proud of your selfless, giving heart and mission-centered spirit. The suffering of the poor and downtrodden literally gives you an anxiety and drive to go out into the world and do something about it. You inspire me.
I promise to love not my fantasy of you, but you as a real human being. May we work together to be humbled out of any self-righteousness and fortified for any difficulty life can throw at us. I promise that I will not make you my only source of love and meaning. I promise to be generous to you without becoming resentful. I promise not to seek happiness for itself, but to seek God, and in serving Him to find happiness.
I know that I can be selfish and moody and passionate and extreme in my emotions. I know that sometimes I hurt you and scare you and upset you, but here's what I promise in our journey together. I promise a relationship and life that is never boring. I promise that I will never let you be anything less than what you are meant to be. I promise that I will always push myself to be better, to grow and change and evolve toward the man God intends me to be. I promise you a life filled with sparkle and vitality and travel and new things and adventures. I promise you that I'll always protect you with my life, my soul, my very being. I promise I will always provide for you, that you will want for nothing.
I will not make excuses for selfishness and self-centeredness. I will try to embody spirit-generated selflessness, not thinking less of myself or more of myself, but thinking of myself less.
Sam and Emily, I'm so excited and thrilled to be here on your day that we've been waiting for so long. Emily, I've said this to you a million times before, but you mean the world to me, and there's no way I could have made it through at Westmont without you. This couch is symbolic because I feel like I've been on a therapy couch with you many times, and you are pretty much my closest friend in terms of everything, I think.
To me, that time that Dad threw you in the river, so vivid to me, that memory, because that was like this moment when I realized that we're probably just the same person. It was like one of those moments of truth when you have to like decide like who is your like ultimate, you know? It's like if it came right down to it, like who is the person you would side with? And I mean, I think that like I'd probably side with you over anyone.
Emilie, I can't believe it's your wedding day, and I just think about seeing your face the first time. I can still remember seeing your face, and just kind of knowing that our evergreen souls were gonna be at this point someday. It's so beautiful, and everything about today is so you, and then so complemented by what Sam brings to your life, and it's just the perfect representation of the two of you and your love.
Sam, you are my little brother, and I am so inspired by you and by the commitment that you're making at such a young age. I look up to you, even though you're my little brother, and I appreciate you so much in our family. I mean, I was thinking about this, like your role in our family is like, it's like the thermometer. Like you, like if Sam is sad, like we're all sad. If Sam is doing good, we're all doing good. And right now, we're all doing good because you are really happy. And I can see that in your face, I can see that in your eyes. And I'm so happy for you. Emilie, I just want to say that I love you and that you are a gem. You're fierce, you're brave, you're intelligent, you're extremely smart, you're extremely driven, and I love those qualities in a woman, as you probably know. You're aggressive in all the good ways. And I'm just so happy that you're there to protect my brother forever.
Wow, Sam, you're getting married. I could not be more proud of who you are, the man you are. I'm just glad that you found someone that actually exceeds my expectation of what, you know, a person that would be worth you.
Having been invited to come and join in this joyous springtime occasion when, like King Solomon, King Samuel Wyatt Martin calls his soon-to-be queen, Emilie Ann Whitman, to rise and come away with him, we've all gladly responded and gathered here today. We've come to witness a solemn exchange of lifelong vows, as well as to participate in a joyous celebration. And this is indeed a celebration. This is a celebration of the love between Emilie and Sam, which has brought them to this day and will bring them through the days and years to come. Of the love which the scriptures compare to that which exists between Christ and his people, the church. And this is a celebration of life. For isn't love the very essence of life? It is in loving that we find meaning in living. It is in the giving of ourselves in love, first to God and then to others, that our life's purpose is fulfilled. This is a celebration of unity when Sam and Emilie call us to witness their desire to be joined together in a union in which their most basic need, not only of loving the other, but of being loved by the other, can be met. A union where otherness and oneness are perfectly blended. And this is also a celebration of the goodness of our God, who is the source of love, the author of life, and the pathway to unity. He is also the designer of marriage, who from the beginning determined that it was not good for people to be alone. So he made a woman and brought her to the man, that they might become one flesh. So in a similar fashion, today we've witnessed this woman, Emilie Whitman, being brought to this man, Sam Martin, that they who are two might become one.
God is guiding your marriage. Marriage is more than your love for each other. It has a higher dignity and power, for it is God's holy ordinance. It is not your love that sustains the marriage, but from now on, the marriage that sustains your love.
Love is not just something that happens to you. It is a special, certain way of being alive. Love is, in fact, an intensification of life, a completeness, a fullness, a wholeness of life. It is for this that we came into this world, this communion and self-transcendence. We do not become fully human until we give ourselves to each other in love. Love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of life by ourselves alone. We find it with another.
Love is always patient. Love is always kind. Love is never jealous. As it is, these remain: faith, hope, and love, the three of them. And the greatest of them is love.
Emilie, I've known you since before you were, as they say, a twinkle in your father's eye. Sam, I've known you for 2 months. I heard that you met in the fall of 2012 in what else? A medieval Mediterranean history class. How many couples met in a medieval Mediterranean history class? You would meet and talk often at the library where Sam worked, and Emilie found many excuses to go and look for books, and I'm sure she just couldn't quite find what she needed and always had to ask for help, right? Yes. What is love? It is to behave in ways opposite to ourselves. Love is permanent, always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Before God and in the presence of you, family and friends, Sam Martin and Emilie Whitman have made their solemn vows to each other, confirmed by the rings that they now wear. Therefore, I proclaim that they are now husband and wife, lawfully married, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sam, you may kiss your bride. I am very happy to present to you Sam and Emilie Martin. Roll your lavender.
I am pleased and proud to have him as a son-in-law, part of the family. Sam, as you're watching this, you will know that you are much loved, appreciated by us, and it's a lovely ceremony. I'm so glad for you, Emilie. No reservations whatsoever. I know that she's in good hands.
Hi Sam, as your dad, I've always known that you are the blue sky boy, and that what you do is blessed with a clear sky and a beautiful bright sun, and that things will go your way. And so I trust that you've made a good decision here, and this is a beautiful relationship that will last a lifetime, and it will grow and blossom and become even more than we imagined it could be at the beginning.
Sam and Emilie, I'm so excited to share this special day with you, and you were just beaming in between the tears and the crying. You guys are just so wonderful and beautiful, and I know that you've gone through so much already together, and you're going to share a wonderful, beautiful, happy life together.
I love both of you. Sam, you're a great son and somebody that I'm really proud of having raised. And Emilie, you're the perfect person for Sam. Your strength of character, your love, your support. I'm just really so happy for both of you.
Jill and I, wherever she went, welcome you to our house, and we welcome you to the celebration of Sam and Emily's wedding. So we're so pleased to all be here together. Thank you for coming. You are friends, you are family, you're important to us. And so one of the special things is just simply that you are here to join with us together. We know that community is really important. It's important to a couple, and this is a manifestation of community together, and many have contributed to this moment, this event.
This is really a hard and kind of poignant moment when we raise our kids and then we really literally pass them on. I feel so proud that we have raised a good man. He is a good man. And Sam is a resilient guy. Those who know Sam intimately and well know that he is a cat with 9 lives. He uses his near-death experiences to reinvent himself. So every time he's on the edge, he comes back. It's almost like a resurrection. Although Sam is a golden boy, he has had personal challenges, he's had family challenges, he's had relationship challenges, but he keeps a really strong spiritual relationship with God, and throughout shows love, support, and integrity.
Emilie has been a planner her whole life, but that characteristic has also made her a very thoughtful person. Emilie's way of using words has made me realize over the years that words have power, and that Emilie has learned how to harness the power of words for good. Emilie, I can't tell you how much your handwritten notes and cards have encouraged me when I feel like everything is scattered or going wrong. Just hearing your voice on the phone or getting a sweet text from you, I know that you care, and you make an effort to make sure that I know that you care. And it's not only for me. Your caring, compassionate heart is apparent to so many people, and you are such a light. You display such love for those who may not have a voice. When you see something's wrong, you notice and you do something about it. And I admire that so much. You truly show the love of Christ to so many people with your kind and considerate words and actions. Sam, you're a lucky guy. Sam, I think from when I first met you, I had a funny feeling that you were the brother I never had. Maybe because we're pretty similar in some ways. We both like our space. We're pretty introspective and creative people. And we both love Emilie. As I've gotten to know you better, I've come to admire your diligence and your hard work, and your willingness to think outside the box. Your critical and independent thinking stand out in a world where it is so easy to conform. I think these characteristics will serve you well throughout your life, and will help you to do the right thing even when no one else is.
I think it's a bit of a gender reversal here, but I'm very protective of my brother, and I'm very protective of him around his potential mates. So Emilie had a few tests to go through. Whoever of you knows my family knows that we're rather emotional. So we're out on vacation together. Emilie endured a 2-week vacation with us. And on the final night of the vacation, the entire family starts crying. But we're all crying in different parts of the house because the vacation is ending. So we're all criers and we're all loud criers. But the loudest crier is my dad. So he is wailing on top of the house, on the top story of the house. And Emilie and I are drinking wine on the deck together. And we... I look at her to see if she's going to react in a way that I would expect somebody to react. To have a fully grown man completely wailing at the top of his voice in sorrow that his vacation is ending. And she just looks at me and smiles with the utmost grace. And I was like, I could see this person being my sister. And it was beautiful. So all 3 times were beautiful. So that's Emily. She has my full consent to be with my brother for the rest of her life.
There's passion in Sam that you don't find in a lot of people, and it's the way he expresses his love. It's the way he lives his life every day, not just for show, but just who he is. And I honestly didn't really know if you'd ever find anyone that can match that passion. And the very first time I met you, Emily, the very first time, I just realized this is it right here. Like, you match and exceed far beyond what I could imagine for my brother Sam here. Honestly, truly, like, I'm so grateful to just be a part of your guys' life. Really, you're my brother. I love you. I've always loved you, and now I get a sister too, and that's really cool. That's really cool. I love you guys.
About 3 months ago, Emily asked me if I would write a song for Sam and Emily's wedding. And I was like, yeah, right. That's not gonna happen. In my head. But I said yes, but I was like, oh, I don't know if I can come up with something on the spot like that quickly. But this came very naturally. So I've asked Katrina to help me out a little bit. But here we go. I need the utmost quiet because I'm a very quiet guitar.
Come fill my cup. The sound of her love could fill 100 oceans, could fill the place that's dark inside my heart, inside my heart. Don't let me hate. Just sing for love, just sing for love, just sing for angels from above brought you to me. Come take my hand, together we'll stand on 100 highways. You'll stand up for the truth, and I will stand right there with you. I'll stand there with you, and together we'll sing for love, just sing for love, just sing for angels from above brought you to me. thoughtlessness, showing me the meaning of success.
All we have to do is run. Say the word and we'll be gone. On this road together. And one. Today to become one. We don't have to go alone. On this road together. So we run. All we have to do is run. Just say the word and we'll be